Mike check.
Mike check.
Common Ground Montgomery is an urban ministry here in the west side of Montgomery, and it's a ministry targeting the youth here in the community. The whole point of Common Ground is to create a safe haven for our youth. I used to oversee the Bible studies with the middle school and high school boys, and we were assigned to lead them in the Bible study. And at the time, I knew the guys that I had, and I had different curriculum in mind from a college setting, but I was trying to find something that I thought would maybe relate to what the guys could identify with, and at the same time teach the Bible through it and those type of things. So I'm thinking, I don't know how I ran into the book of Cairo, but I just remember reading it. I was like, man, this is cool. Like the different characters, the allegories and all of that stuff was going on, and I said, man, let me try that with the boys. And so can you imagine about 15 to 18 boys listening to me read a book? And so as I'm reading through the book, I'm actually playing different characters in the book, whether it's Cairo, whether it's the storyteller, whether it's goodwill or quitter or follower. And the guys were eating it up. And I would ask certain questions to kind of reflect or help them to reflect on what they read. And it was getting so good. I mean, they were like, oh man, read chapter 2. Let's read chapter 2. And so I was, oh my goodness, we got a hit here.
The way I want to be like Cairo is like he don't care what nobody say because he know God is his only king, the only person that he should believe in. So I think I should be like that too. Or I want to be like that.
Like Cairo in the book, he always talk. He like when he have certain situations, he always go back to the same situation that happened in the Bible, like when he was being rejected and he was talking about beautiful feet, spreading the word, and it will show you that if a person read this book and see how much Cairo used the Bible, it will, I would hope that it will influence them to read the Bible so they can know how to use it in everyday life.
Cairo was surrounded by all kinds of things that would keep him from wanting to follow the Lord Jesus, whether it was his girlfriend.
I like to be like Evangeline because she was gonna quit Cairo because she wanted to kill her baby. She wanted to do what her friends say, and then one minute she had went back and then she wanted to be like Cairo and go to the heavenly highway.
I like Evangeline because she changed her life and how she was. She was a bad person and she tried to change her life and go to the heavenly highway.
Well, the sequel is different from the first book. I preferably enjoy it more because I'm a female and Evangeline kind of, she's in that kind of the same situation I'm in. Well, ways I've connected with Evangeline, she is obviously a black girl living in an urban neighborhood, and she took a stance or whatever against her friends and against her family, and regardless of her past or whatever, because she was pregnant and, she was living with Cairo and, she made a lot of mistakes. And I made a lot of mistakes in my life.
The book not only exposes the youth in what God is doing and how they can identify with the characters and what it means to follow the Lord in their language, but it also it also encourages reading.
So far, the kids have been very enthused about reading the book, and because they want to know what's going to happen next. And also, they like Cairo because it reminds them of some people that they know or themselves.
My favorite character in the book is Cairo because in the story, his life, he changed his life around, and his friends, they didn't want to change their life. And it just made me want to be like that in my life.
every day, every new chapter, I'm like into it. I'm not thinking about anything else, and it's it's not just a book to tell you you're doing wrong so you're going to hell. It's like, yeah, you messed up, and yeah, you did wrong or whatever, but God's gonna take that off you. God's gonna take that burden off you when you go to the cross and you give your life to Him, and He'll change your life.